Hey guys, welcome to another video of Fusion Studios. Today we are going to review the Good Lock app. This app is only available on selected devices. Here I have the S21 Ultra, and as you can see this app is only available for Samsung devices. To check if it's available, go to your Samsung Galaxy Store, then search for Good Lock. After searching you can find various types of apps, but the app we need is none other than this one. So install this one. This app is only available in the Samsung store and you can find the size approximately 3.29 MB. But after installing all the additional files, the size will be about 350 MB. Now you might be thinking what kind of app this is. Actually this is a customizable app. And just like how we root and customize the phone, we can customize the UI however we want. And I will show you now. So here we have two categories, Unit and Family. And inside Unit, we have Lock Star, Quick Star, Clock Face, Multi Star, Nav Star, Home Up, Nice Shot, Notice Star, and Routines. Now moving on to the family category, we have Keys Cafe, Pentastic, Wonderland, Theme Park, Nice Catch, One Hand Operation Plus, Edge Touch, and Sound Assistant. Now moving on to the Lock Star, here we can customize the lock screen in any way we want. So let's enable it, and after you can find that here we have the lock screen timeout settings, and here we can set the maximum value of screen timeout of the lock screen from 15 seconds, 30 seconds and even 1 minute. Next we have the edit landscape lock screen option. So in the landscape mode we can edit the landscape however we want. So here we have the auto layout, so it adjusts automatically. Next we can adjust the positions by clicking the position option and adjusting anything we want. The one thing we can't move is the fingerprint sensor. As you know, the fingerprint sensor is integrated at a specific part of the phone. And as you know, we can't move that. And we can't move the icons, but we can customize them. Next is the wallpaper option, where we can set any type of wallpaper. And here we have the clock option. We can select from different types of clocks, and also we can increase or decrease the size of them. And next we have the items option. Here all of the items are enabled, and if you want to disable anyone, just click on them. Next we have the shortcuts default. Here we can change the shortcuts, and if you click the plus icon you can select any of the apps you want. Here I have selected the do not disturb option, and as you can see it's showing here. Next let's move on to the portrait lock screen edit option. Here just like the landscape option we can edit however we want. And here there is also the auto layout option. Now when I lock my screen you can see the clock is here in this position, and when I open and change the clock's position, and let's save it at a particular point approximately here. Now let me lock the screen using the power button, and after clicking the power button you can see the clock position has changed. Like that we can customize the lock screen however we want. Now let's select the Quick Star. Here we can select the style your own quick panel option and enable that. So here we have different types of quick panel layouts, or we can even customize the layout, and I will show you now. So this is our current quick panel layout. Now after selecting any one of the layout we can customize like this. First we have the themes, and after loading the themes we can select any type of wallpaper and it will show the themes like this. On all the parts, even the keyboard, it will change the theme. And like this you can select any type of color combination that we want. And as you can see from here, when I click different types of color combinations, the total theme will change. We can even click the edit option and change the theme of a specific position, like background, surface, primary, secondary, highlight, and even the error. So for example, after clicking the highlight option and when I select the yellow color option, you can see the highlighted portions have changed to yellow color. And just like that, we can also select different colors for different options, as you can see from the screen. So this is how we customize the themes. Next we have the keyboard option. Here we can create different types of keyboard and in different colors. And you will understand it after I change the colors. As you can see the colors changes. And also we can change the key style option and select to different types of key styles that we want. Now that's all about the keyboard option. Next we have the quick panel option. Here we can give different color combinations for the quick panel, and also we can change the blur level. And not only that, but also we can create custom color combinations for the quick panel. Next we have the icon option. Here we can create or customize the icons however we want. like the outer edge. Here we have the circle, then we have a dewdrop option, and etc. And we can create or even customize the colors. Like here I have selected the red color, so you can see the overall background has changed to red. And just like that, next we have the volume panel option. Here we can custom create the volume panel however we want. So here I have selected different types of color combinations, or even we can select these circles. And these circles indicate a specific portion of the volume panel, and we can change the color according to that particular portion. So here I have selected the green color for these portions, and as you can see, the icons have changed to green color. Next, let's select this option. And here let's select the gray color. And after selecting, let's click OK. So as you can see, the volume label color has changed from white to gray. And we can select each and every part of the portions and select or change the colors. We can even select this icon to change from night mode to bright mode and see how it looks. Now let me show you by selecting one of these recommended themes for the Quick Panel. So after the themes are installed, as you can see, the Quick Panel color has changed. And here the icons colors have also changed. And if we turn off this option, it goes back to the default color. Now let's check out the other options. Here we have the visibility of indicator icons that are from home screen. We can enable or disable the network icons, the lock screen, and in the expanded panel also. Here we can enable or disable the system icons like mobile data signal, IMS network icons, alarm, volume, etc. Now when you inspect the upper portion of the phone closely, when I enable or disable any of these options, the icons will be disabled from here, and even we can enable like this. And just like I said earlier, we can even enable or disable the airplane mode, Wi-Fi, battery icon, NFC, Bluetooth, etc. Next we have the clock settings. We can enable or disable the AM or PM that is shown above, and we can even hide or move the clock to right. And as you can see, when I enable the option, you can see the AM there. Next we have the show notifications by latest update option, and next we have show quick panel grid and open quick panel directly options. Next we have the clock face. Here we have two options, and we can change the clock style from always on display or on from the lock screen. So first select the always on display option. Here we can find different types of clocks, and we can even select the my clock option and create any of the clocks we want. And as you can see, we can select from different types of hour hand, minute hand, etc. and also change their colors. And here I am selecting different types of colors for pin and also the index. And we can also select the clock styles like we want. Not only that, we can also click the plus icon and add more options like enter text, date, digital, image, or even gift. So here I have selected the text, and here I am typing hello, and as you can see, we can move the text here. And similar to this, we can select the lock screen option, and here we can select different types of clock options. Here we can also see different other types of clock layouts, and also we can custom create like we did in the always on display option. Now we have the multi-star option, and first we have the Samsung DeX option. Here we can enable or disable the high resolution for external display, and also we can enable run many apps at the same time, like allowing more than 5 apps to show in the connected display, and also we have the auto option, last tap option. Next we have the quick launch of the multi-window option, and we have the multi-window screen zoom option. Next we have multi-focus option, and also we have the immersive mode option. These are all the options for the split screen function. There is also an additional option to remove or adjust the blur of the split screen view. Next we have the pop-up view action, where we can switch the pop-up view by swiping diagonally. And just below that we have the option to prevent the pop-up view minimization. And next we have enable multi-window to all apps, and also the app size stretch to the camera hole. And these are all the options that we cannot even find in the system settings. So now let's move on to the Navi Star option. In the Navi Star, we can select or change the navigation bars or the navigation icons. So these are the default icons, and when we enable the option like this, we can select from different options, and as you can see, when we click on any of them, the navigation icons changes. And in the advanced options, we can see the show and hide button option, where we can hide the navigation bar by adding an extra dot button on the left. When we click the new configuration option, we can have this one. So here we can adjust the transparency of the icon, and we have also the adaptive icon colors which adjust the icon colors automatically. We can also select different types of recent, home, back button or even the close keyboard option and change the icons according to the icon we want, or we can even select the custom option to customize them. And after saving that customization, you can see that option at the bottom part of the list, and when we click on that, you can see the icons have changed. Now these are for the button options. Next we have the swipe gesture options. So after enabling the swipe gesture, here enable on the Navi Star option, and here we have the transparent hint option, and next we have allow back gesture in full screen option, and also we have back gesture sensitivity from left back gesture to the right back gesture. And after that we have the gesture handle, that is apply customized gesture handles, that we can change the gesture handle width and also the gesture handle transparency and even the gesture handle colors. And finally we have the reset option to reset all the customizations that we have done. Next is the home up option, and inside the home up option, let's enable that. So first we have the home screen option. This is similar to the home screen settings that we have in the system. And also we have the loop page option, where the pages loops in the home screen when we swipe to right or even swipe to the left. Next we have the app list option, where we can change the app tray to list style. List style is similar to the style we can see in most of the older Android phones. We can even change the number of columns for the app list. Next we have the Finder access option, where we can open the Finder by swiping down from the home or app screen. Next we have the background blur control, that is used to control the blur while entering the apps. We can even change the background blur rate or even remove most of the blur. Next we have the background color control. Here we can select from different background colors or even make customizable colors like you can see in the preview above. And finally we have the hide app icon label option. Now next is the folder option. Here we have the pop-up folder option, where we can change the font color from white or black and even change the background colors and even customize them. And also we have the folder title suggestion option, and this option suggests different types of names for the folders. Next we have the folder grid, where we can change the folder icon and the folder screen sizes. Next we have backup and restore option, and we can change the frequency of the backup. And after that we have the share manager option, where we can select or customize the sharing option. For example, we can select the share applications that we want, or we can even change the chip buttons from hide or show. And also we have the show direct share option, and also the add favorite direct share option. Now finally we have the task changer option. Here we can change in different layout types like list, grid, stack, vertical and slim. And just like that we can change the layout type of the recent tabs. And even you can see the preview on the right side of the screen. We have also the detail settings option, and here we have mini mode that shows the small recent app list at the bottom of the screen. Next we have center the currently running app, and then we can enable or disable the app label, search bar, recommended apps, etc. And also we have the gesture settings like switch to previous apps with gesture, allow bottom gestures in full screen mode, allow recent gesture in pay region of home screen, gesture top priority settings, and the bottom gesture sensitivity settings. Next is the nice shot option. Here we have different options for screenshot, like do not copy image to clipboard when saving, disable crop snapping, add delete button, etc. And also we have the screen recorder options like selfie video option and do not disturb during screen recording. Inside the selfie video option we have make the background color transparent, auto detect background color, select color to make transparent, color detection sensitivity, and also we have the selfie video size. We can even select the double selfie video size. And the do not disturb mode is quite handy because it automatically enables the do not disturb mode when we are screen recording. Now here we have the notice star option. Now let's activate the notice star. First we have the application list option, then we have user filter list, then after that we have using on lock screen, that is open Navi Star on lock screen using the start icon. Next we have notification storage period up to 30 days and we can even change that. We can even customize the start icon settings on the lock screen. Next we have the routines option. Inside the routines option, it's all about Bixby settings. First we have location based quick access and we can change the if option from button, action and place. Next we have the run a touch macro option that we can start manually, or also we have the control arrow keys with S Pen option. And next we have the option for fingerprint to website option that unlocks with the fingerprint. And after that we have low battery announcement option that announces the low battery settings. And finally we have the share via QR code option, export routines and import save routines options. Now moving on to family, first we have keys cafe. Inside that we can customize the keyboard by make your own keyboard option. Here we can enable that and click the edit option below. And after clicking the edit option, we can change the different layout of the keyboards from QWERTY, keywords, etc. and also make different types of keyboards from these options, like changing the emotes, changing the icons, changing the alphabets, etc. as however you want. We cannot add the same element twice, but we can add a new element like this by dragging and dropping like here. Next we have style your own keyboard option. Here you can select different types of recommendation themes, or you can create customizable themes from the My Theme option. We can change the effects, colors and sounds. Currently we are in the color option. Next we have the effect option. That is the keyboard color effect option. We can change however we want, and we have different types of color options. Next we have the key color effect option that changes the color of the keys that we type. We can also find key motion effect options and we can even customize the colors however we want. And these are all the settings for the sounds. Now let me show you the theme change. So first let's select any of the theme from here, and after that let's go to the search option, and after selecting the search option you can find the keyboard exactly like this. So the theme has changed, and after when we click any of the letters you can see the keyboard and the keys lights up as we have selected the colors. The final option is the play keyboard game. Here first we have the sentence practice and we can even play that. Also we have the word drain, and if you want you can play that. These are all the options for them. Next we have the pentastic option. Here we can select different types of pointers for the S Pen and even select the size from making it bigger or making it smaller. It's according to your convenience, and I will show you by taking my S Pen. Now as you can see, when I hover the S Pen over the phone, it changes the pointer according to your customization. You can change not only the pointer but also the list for the S Pen. And we can select or customize even each of these lists. We can select any background or enable or disable the background. We can also change the brightness, blur and even select a customizable background. Now this is the changed app list view, and we can change the app list view by selecting different types of app lists that we want. So here I have selected this type of air command here. And also now we have the Wonderland option. The Wonderland option is used to create customizable lock screens like moving or live lock screens. So here when I tilt the phone, as you can see, the image moves. And also we can select the image settings from enable motion effects and change the motion from X movement or to Y movement from negative or positive. We can also preview them directly. We can also change the motion effects from bottom, center and top, and also the motion direction from X movement, Y movement and the Z movement. And if you don't want, you can even disable the motion effect option. And also you can create custom live wallpaper like this from custom images that you like. Next we have the theme park option. Theme park option is similar to style your own quick panel option. Now next we have the nice catch option. Now let's enable it. Here we can find the vibration history, like which all apps have made vibrations, and the ringer mode history, and also we have the call mode history, toast history, detection commercials, that is it shows which all apps shows the ads while unlocking your phone, and also it shows the screen wake up history, setting change history, media volume muted history. These are all some of the important options that we usually do while rooting a phone. Next is the one hand operation plus option. So here let's enable it. So first we have the left handle, then the right handle, and after that we have the advanced settings. Inside advanced settings we have landscape mode, S Pen gestures, show notification, fit to keyboard, hide on lock screen, and hide in quick panel options. We can also go to app exceptions and select any exception apps that we want. And also we have the animation, where we can select the animation style and the set color. Next we have the gesture settings. Inside gesture settings we have quick action, gesture angles, and swipe distances. And after that we have touch width, size, and the position. And after that we have the handle color and the custom vibration intensity. Next we have the edge touch option. Here we can select from optimized, sensitivity, etc. And the first option here is add edge zones. And we can change the zones however we want. First we have the block zone, where we select or adjust the block zone that we don't want to touch. Next we have the grip zone, and the content on the grip zone won't be touched when the phone is held. And we can select the grip zones like that. Next we have the landscape view block zone and the landscape view grip zone, and we can select accordingly. And finally we have the sound assistant option. At first we have the customizable volume panel option. Here we can customize the volume panel by clicking the custom icon below. And after that, first we have the standard panel and the expanded panel. This is the expanded panel and this is the standard panel. And we can enable or disable any of these options like move, layout, etc. And next we have the move your own volume panel option. And here we have different types of recommendation, or we can create custom colors according to our liking. So here I have selected the blue color. So after the theme is applied, when I click on the volume rockers, as you can see, the overall theme has changed. And we can also create customizable themes according to you want from this option. And this is also similar to the one we have seen before. Next we have the individual app volume option, where it shows different types of volumes for different apps. And after that we can custom create by selecting the apps we want. Next we have control media volume option, and after that we have media manner mode, and then we have change step volume option. Next we have control music with volume keys, and then we have favorite media app, and after that we have the external audio devices options like Bluetooth, metronome, advanced settings, etc. Inside the advanced settings we have two major options. They are reverse stereo and alert through headphone options. Then we have sound and vibration effect options like custom vibration pattern, where we can even create custom vibrations. Next we have the concert hall option that we can enable or disable however we want. And also we have voice changer option. When we enable that, we can change the voice from different types like default, little girl, middle-aged man, sci-fi horror, etc. And after that we have the multi-sound option. And the multi-sound option is used to select some of the apps that can even play the audio at the same time. So I am concluding the video here, and this is all about the Good Lock app. So thank you for watching the video guys. If you like the video, hit the like button, and if you have any doubts, comment in the comment section below. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, click the subscribe button and the bell button to get the latest updates.